Come on, here we go.
Guys, welcome to the new podcast of Masala Thoughts. என்னத்தை பத்தி பேச போறோம்னு சொன்னா தமிழ் சினிமாயின் எதிர்காலமா சினிமாயின் எதிர்காலமா சினிமாயின்
Wow.
எதிர்காலம்.
அதுக்கு முதல்ல உங்க வாழ்க்கையில எதிர்காலம் இருக்கான்னு பாருங்க மிஸ்டர் யோகேஷ்.
இதுக்கு தானே இவ்வளவு நேரமா
எல்லா நேரமும் தமிழ் சினிமா வாழ்க. நீங்க எப்ப வாழ போறீங்க யோகி? நீங்க எப்ப படம் எடுக்க போறீங்க?
அதெல்லாம் ஆண்டவன் கையில். நான் என்ன சொல்றது, இதுதான் வாழ்க்கை இல்லையா? சினிமா பார்த்துட்டு
ரொம்ப தத்துவமா போறீங்க.
சரி.
Are you happy with the cinema now?
No, let's start off by what everyone thinks. Where do you think Enga
நாசமா போகுது.
I
By
think
Nazi.
Tamil cinema is just they're going behind the 1,000 crore club. Every movie is being made to hit that, and I don't think that's a very healthy thing. இது வந்து நான் பெரிய I'm talking about all the big stars மட்டும்தான். I feel like they're really going behind it, and I don't know. Do we really need
I feel like the Tamil movies on Netflix have a better story than
You
the
really need- that's what
hit
now
movies,
that
bro.
brings us to the conversation where GVM said 10 கோடி படம் எடுத்தாலும் அதே ப்ராஃபிட் தான், ஒரு 100 கோடி படம் எடுத்தாலும் அதே ப்ராஃபிட் தான். Why would they take like 10 times more risk by putting so much money and ending up with a disaster?
I don't think they just want making a profit. I think with that they want the fame. They want that.
Game
Mika,
ஆமைகள் தாக்கப்பட்டார்.
fame from who? Whose like approval are they looking for?
Other
And
the
why-
pan India, like how like the Telugu movie, the Triple R, and like the KGF level, they're also trying too hard. But I think they should just let it happen. If it happens, it happens, right? But I think they're just trying too hard. Like Tamil. I don't think we have anything in Tamil movie like that, right? Do we have like that, like KGF or a Triple R, something like that in Bahubali range?
We had a Ponniyin Selvan, and I feel like we didn't celebrate it enough.
That was
I
far
liked
from it. That was far from it, let's be honest.
I mean, பொன்னியின் செல்வன் எனக்கு வேற ஏதோ தமிழ்ல வருது. It was like that. I mean, listen, I love Mani Ratnam. I love Mani Ratnam, but brother, like, if you're making a historical epic, make it epic, Don't make it a sleep fest.
I actually enjoyed it.
Nah,
though.
It wasn't exactly a snooze
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it's not to its expectations.
I think PS1 was better than PS2.
No,
Yeah, they were
PS2 was like a
But
snooze
to be
fest, I feel
fair,
like.
Manish films, for some reason, they don't always get that box office. I mean, it does make money, like the movies do make money, but not to the level.
Leave box office out. Leave box office out. Like, let's just talk about the movie as a fact. Like, it wasn't from the previous Hollywood epics that we've seen, the period movies. Was Ponniyin Selvan actually entertaining? Period movie.
I found it entertaining.
I found it nice as well, to be honest.
I don't think if it was very அந்த ரொம்ப இதுக்குள்ள போனா I don't think I would have enjoyed it because it was kind of like mix. நாங்க ஒரு கலப்படமான ஆட்கள்னால அந்த படம் ஒரு கலப்படமா இருந்தனால I think we enjoyed it more.
No, but then think about it. You can't make a Ponniyin Selvan like a Bahubali, That Bahubali is just mass, there's so many escalations. This is little history. You can't like change a story to make it. You can't change history to make a story like that.
He changed a lot of facts in the movie.
He changed.
He changed a lot.
You can
So,
change,
he
I
did that.
think. He had the freedom இல்லையா?
No, but
Sayu, it's because it's an adaptation of the film. It wasn't so you have the maker has the creative freedom to change whatever they want.
Yeah.
If all the changes correct or not is a topic I don't want to get into, but they have the freedom to make those changes.
Yeah, but then
okay,
if you-
so since you all started that topic of 1,000 crores, yeah, like from my point of view, is that it's this whole thing. Back in the days, we used to have like Tamil cinema Enga Poguthu. Tamil cinema is trying to be on top with Telugu cinema, the Souths, basically. Even Malayalam is trying Marco. Like the Marco is totally a non-Malayalam film, and I feel like fans are pressuring the
You
Tamil
forgot
cinema
Lucifer.
actors for the 1,000 crores. I mean, Lucifer, yes, but Lucifer was really in 2019. At that time there was no 1,000 crores. There was no hype. Like,
But that's the
but
idea
it
behind it,
wasn't.
though. Like they saw
Yeah, but the
KGF and
1,000
then-
crore thing. Anna, bro, like they're literally thinking, okay, pan India. Like they don't even know what pan India is. Like, they're just trying to make it all languages, trying to force fit shit. and it's not working. Okay, they're trying to pull in, since Pushpa, they're trying to pull in item dancers, but it worked. I mean, the movie did 600 mil or some shit like that, right? I mean, in Leo was again a hype with the LCU, so I wouldn't classify it as, but it was also like 1,000 crore was the aim, I guess. So I think it's the pressure from the fans, as well as the other industries are blooming so well with the 1,000 crores, and we are trying to make a star. So
I
I
have
think
a
that's the
question.
problem.
I have two questions. Do you all think that it's the fans that's forcing this, putting the pressure on the industry to make a 1,000 crore film, or is
I
it the
think that's
makers
fan
themselves?
fight.
No, I think it's the
Thanks.
makers themselves who want to do better than the Pakatu.
Irakalam.
Actually,
It's both. I think
I
it's a
think it's
mix of
both.
both.
Even the fans are
I
pretty,
don't think the
they
fans
always want to
want
do
to
that.
force a thousand
I
crore
don't
film
want a
at the
thousand
end of
crore
the day.
movie though.
I don't think. Yeah, I
But
don't
I've
think the
seen
fans are
fans on
forcing
like
it. Yeah,
comments.
I
They're
feel
I
always
fans
like,
think
are.
it's like when it comes like Twitter, like when Tamil people versus in Telugu
yeah,
audience, right?
basically,
உங்க
yeah.
கிட்ட
Sambal, yeah, Sambal versus, because all our top directors are making movies based on oppression, depression. அதே படம் பார்க்க போறது என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட்டுக்காகடா, வந்து அங்க அழ வைக்கிறதுக்காக, மனுஷனை யோசிக்க வைக்கிறதுக்காக,
So that's
டிப்ரெஷன் தாரதுக்காக, ட்ராமா தாரதுக்காக
you're
இல்லடா. Like, I
triggering
mean,
me
I
to
get
go
it.
to
Y'all
another
can.
topic.
it should be a mix of both. It can't be
Tamil
just
cinema, yeah, but Tamil cinema is literally going to, like, look at all our top directors: Vettimaran, Mari Selvaraj,
Look at look
Paranjit.
at look at look at look at the good work, right? Let's say Sarpata Parambara, right? With the staging and
Yeah,
the everything it had, if it released in the theater, it would have been a, I don't
it's
know,
a
it had
definite miss.
potential to
It's a
make a
definite miss.
huge amount of
It's a
money, right?
definite
இந்த
miss.
இடத்துல
Yeah,
நான்
yeah, it's a definite miss. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like,
can't.
yeah.
I know in the sense Surarai
It had,
Potru is a biography for I don't know like if it had that, how do you say it? The audience, maybe it
Yeah.
would have, but then
it
on the
had a
film,
connection. Even on
No,
OTT,
but
it
it's
had
like
a good
another
connection. It would have been even
Amaran
better
movie.
if it was on theatrical release.
Surai
Okay,
Potru
I
guys.
is
have
like
this
Amaran,
weird
bro.
theory, right? I have this weird theory. Action இல்லாம ஒரு படமும் அந்த 1000 கோடி, never any of
Yogesh,
that.
to add to that,
Yeah.
action plus a Hindu mythology, Hindu touch on it, irunda, I feel like you can
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
that
yeah.
thousand
And
crores.
Telugu guys are full all about it.
But then leave the 1,000 crores aside. Okay, let's just talk about Tamil cinema. I have a question for y'all. Why do you think Madagaja Raja is running so well? And it's a shit movie. It's a
Nostalgia.
masala movie. If it released in 2012, that movie is an utter flop. Yeah, let's be honest over it. I mean, utter flop in the sense I don't think it's running well. I don't.
Yeah,
I will guarantee all that.
So,
It's
It's
just
released now, and
nostalgia.
people are desperate.
I
இல்ல
think
இல்ல
people
and
just
what are
want
the
to
other
go back.
options do we have? What are the other options we have for Pongal release?
Exactly. We don't
It's
have
a Pongal
entertainment.
release.
இல்ல அதை தவிர்த்தும் சாயு, if like you said 2013 வந்திருந்தா it wouldn't have done well because that genre was so saturated in 2013.
exactly.
வர எல்லா படமும் அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மசாலா like
But now you can't find that.
movies. இப்ப
But
வந்து
now,
it
but
came
then, but
amongst movies like Vale and all of those like very heavy films. We've only been exposed to heavy films and gangster and violence. So this is like a sigh of relief. Sundar C rightly says ஏதோ ஒரு success meetல he was like, he gets asked saying இனிமே வந்து தமிழ் ஆடியன்ஸுக்கு வந்து வெற்றிமாறன் படங்களோ அந்த heavy subject movies வேணான்னு சொல்றாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களான்னு. He was like, no, that's not what they're saying. They just want variety. கையில 5 விரலும் இருக்கிற மாதிரி 5 விதமான படங்க வரணும், then they enjoy. I think that's what it is.
whether the Ilya chefs,
No,
when was the last time we watched a
that's the
comedy film and
producer's
thought
fault.
that?
That is Tamil cinema. இனிமே பாருங்களேன், there'll be back to back this kind of movies.
Yeah.
We'll find one genre that works and then we'll
We'll
milk it.
cling on to it.
Let's like fed up of it.
Case in point, Kanchana.
Exactly.
Adala start as the horror comedy times.
Yeah.
So you all still believe we are gonna have a whole lot of masala movies now?
Yeah.
I hope so.
But
I
if
hope
they
so.
do it, they're pretty
Holy
stupid,
shit.
bro. If they do it, they are
I-
pretty stupid.
No, I think it will be a mix. I personally believe it might be a
I don't
mix
mind movies
of
like
both.
this
Dude,
coming out.
I
Once
just
or two movies.
want a Vanakkam Chennai. I just want an okay. I just want
Google.
an SMS. I just want like those to come in. I don't mind the Vetriman movies. I need that. But I need an okay. I need an SMS. I need fucking Rajesh. I miss him. And he made brother. That was
Oh,
horrible.
brother,
was
Adane.
horrible.
Wait. Recently, Mark Anthony came out, right? It wasn't that a masala movie as well, but it was
But
pretty.
I love
It was
Mark
a
Anthony.
yeah, it
Exactly.
was a good movie. I liked
It
it.
was not my cup of tea.
I only watched
I
half. It
liked
was
it.
too loud for
It
me.
was too
If you watch
jarring.
it
I
in the
love
cinema,
S.J. Surya, but I didn't like Vishal in that. It was very jarring and no.
Yeah, so masala films Varano. I
Because
think in
Ade,
2025,
Raj,
hope they make
yeah.
more masala films, but I hope they're politically correct.
I
No,
mean, it's the movie though.
disclaimer: swearing is inevitable in this podcast. So
Yeah.
No, but SJ Surya said that word in the movie though.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. He did. நான் சொல்றேன் மதகஜ ராஜமாரி I want brainless fun movies as long as they correct themselves in certain things where they don't objectify women or make like be bit more politically correct. That's all. Otherwise, the movie will be super entertaining and it'll be okay.
but the
I mean,
thing is, that's the problem with the audience again. Like how do you say it? The audience, it's fucked up, but the audience like when women are objectified. What can we say? So I
The
mean, that's
audience is you. Take the mirror and show.
Okay,
I mean,
but I
everyone wants
also
to
have
watch the movie,
another.
right?
that's why I
But since
always
you
say, right?
said,
That's why I always say the general audience has shit taste, and it's up to the creators to like make them that taste better. In like slowly.
not really. Y'all have made the general audience depressing. Like y'all have made them. We tried to get to a higher standard, and what have y'all done is exactly like you said. There was a flurry of mass masala movies. People hated it, saturated.
No,
Then
no,
we started
but
making all these heavy movies,
but let's
and
be
then now
honest.
people are just like, give me something to laugh about.
No, but
Yeah.
all the big hero movies always have some form of objectification of women in Tamil cinema or any in any like industry in India for that matter of fact, Hindi or whatever. They all have some
Yeah.
element of like India has a mix of both objectification of men and women, but South is just men. I mean women. So yeah, but
Yeah,
Vishal இன்னும் வருவாரு.
Yeah, but let's leave object. We did make movies without all this objectification, all this stuff,
no,
guys.
you're wrong.
Let's
It's
not let's
always
not
been there.
deny that Tamil cinema had one of the best, like if not the best, era of comedians, like in all industries. Like we had the best. I can easily say it. Like
But
all those Malayalam buggers or the Telugu guys, the comedians are so unfunny. We don't
but
really
I
have
know.
a Santanam anymore.
no, so Sai, I think it's a bit unfair to say that the Telugu guys and the Malayalam guys we find them unfunny. It's because we don't collect to their language.
Yeah, we
Language.
don't know the language.
Yeah, I would not go for a compliment.
They're not gonna like understand it. கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் காட்டினா அவங்களுக்கு புரியாது. இது
I mean, but being a guy who watched those Mahesh Babu dub movies, Chiranjeevi dub movies, because my mom
It
likes
was
them.
when
I'm telling you, Sunil wasn't funny. Neither was the other guy who always comes in Mahesh Babu's movie. I
பிரம்மாண்டம்.
don't even know his.
you know how
But
they
then
make it
when
funny.
you watch Pokiri, you can watch Pokiri and tell me how funny was Vadivel, and you can watch Pokiri's original version and you can tell me that.
No,
Bro,
It's
but
like
but
we are
but
naturally more
that's the thing.
funnier
That's the
guys.
thing. That's the thing.
no, not
Tamil
really.
I like
people,
none. I like none but more than Three Idiots.
Nah, I'll tell you something, right? Tamil people
Yeah,
found the Tamil
hear me.
pokri better than the other one, right?
But
But
I
when you
think
ask a Telugu guy
Malayalam,
that,
right?
they'll say the
They
Yeah, I
opposite.
mean,
how do you
obvious.
say?
Yeah, that's because Mahesh
Malayalam,
Babu is a huge superstar there.
No, they say
They're
it's
not
more
gonna let that
authentic.
go.
No,
They
I
say it's
think it's
more
very
natural.
language based.
Yeah, I think it's very language based. Like if
and
I was
also
born in Andhra, I would probably like Pokiri, which
No,
is
but
like
y'all can just watch the movie for both the comedy
uh,
scenes and then what Prabhudeva pulled with Vadivel was just epic.
but the thing is it's different how Malayalam approaches comedy, right? They have
yeah,
comedy in their writing.
in
It's
the
not like
writing, yes.
yeah, and the movie itself, like the events are funny. Like you loved
No,
Romancham,
Malayalam
right?
gives a lot of feel good
It's a
movies. I'm not
different.
even gonna
We're,
argue
we're
with
talking
No,
Malayalam.
about
They
I'm
give
Tamil
not.
so
versus
many
Telugu,
movies.
to be
No, I'm not
honest.
talking. I'm talking about comedy itself, like funny movies itself, right? The comedy is not like forced in Tamil cinema. Like back, like the movies, even Pokeri you're talking about, they have a separate like comedy track. It's not part of the movie even. It's not
Nah,
even
that's
part of the
because
plot.
that's
சும்மா ஏதோ
because back
வடிவேல்
then.
No,
வருவாப்புல.
No, but that's
I
because back
mean,
then
I
we needed a
mean,
comedy section, right? Like every movie
Let's
had
be
like
honest.
a
okay.
dedicated
They have
comedy.
I
strong
mean, you
writing.
you can't you
But
can't
we have
really
changed from that.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
changed
you
from
we
can't
that.
have.
really
Yeah.
tell me. I'll give you Pokey as an example. You can't really tell me that it was okay. It had moments where Vadivel had his own track, but then the brilliance of Pokey was where the villain, the cop, calls Asin's house to harass.
Hello.
I said, "Hello." I mean, dude, that's genius. Like putting Vadivel as the house owner, right? I mean, dude, that was part of the story. He's calling to harass Asin, right? And then you just put Vadivel there. Like that's genius, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Right?
would like
I
a
mean, we
dedicated
don't have
comedian,
that
to be
anymore.
honest. Yeah, we don't have that
We
anymore.
do
Like
have,
back
I
then,
think we are also trying to evolve into more comedy that's actually
Sophisticated.
from the plot
Yeah.
itself.
The linear movie, not
I
just
mean, let's not. Why are we going back to Vadivel? Let's go to Santana, where he was part of movies where he carried the movies all by himself, right? Even Yogi Babu, to an extent, is a very funny guy.
yeah,
Like Mandel. Okay, I'll give you
even
another example,
Mahaviran,
Yogi.
right?
Hmm.
Maviran, yes. Why Mandela was so nice because it had its moments where Yogi Babu, and it was also a movie which gave us message and stuff, right? Why can't we make entertainment and feel good movies?
yeah.
You can. That's the ideal goal, right? That's what
Talking
everyone
about
wants to do.
feel good entertainment movies, did you all watch Kadalika Neramilai?
No,
And what
not
did you
yet.
think of that?
But
Not
not
yet.
yet, not yet, not yet. What
But
did you
okay,
like it?
I really liked it. I thought it blended in comedy really well. Yeah, there were a few scenes where Yogi Babu was like, or the comedy one that was based on bashing someone else's, like how they looked, which I didn't agree with. But other than that, I thought the movie was really well made. It spoke about a lot of
I
like very
mean,
heavy things in a
but it
very
also triggered the homophobes of in the audience. They didn't like, some people didn't like the Vinay's character.
Right.
They were
Jayamrati is
like,
I
gay.
"Itala
told
idhu."
you to get them
Vinny is
used to
gay.
it, to keep exposing them.
Adutha, expose. We need to keep exposing it. That's a thing.
And it was done in such a nice way where it wasn't made a big deal that
Deal about it.
the
Yeah.
LGBTQ community. And they had multiple opposing views also, where Ravi Mohan had one view on like of Vinay
oh,
having
I'm,
Oh God.
yeah,
Ravi Mohan is Sandhu by the created.
a
Wait,
part of
I completely got it.
Vinay
What
wants to have
Jayamrati?
a kid
Sorry,
with his
Kale.
partner, and then it's all opposing views that they all have, which was very interesting because I hope that ignites people to think about these conversations, which they're not doing.
Exactly
I
my
like
point, right?
Kritika.
Can I say something here? So this is
Yeah.
exactly what I mean by movies should be used for things like this to bring about a good conversation that can bring about change. Like when you get a chance to make a movie, okay, why not make the movie? I mean, yeah, I get the part where it should be entertaining, but why not make a movie where you can actually bring about a conversation that can change life? And
But
I,
how many
I, I
movies are gonna
honestly feel
come
like
out like
every
that?
movie should have some element of it.
No.
That's literally how I
Bro,
feel.
there.
Because if not,
Okay,
you're
okay.
wasting an
I have.
opportunity, right? Yeah.
I have one
I
more
mean,
point for that.
every movie is only having that though, Yogesh. Like,
There was
we
a
don't have a
season when it
movie
was
where
just
we go to.
farmers. Just farmer.
So what?
Like they were just.
No, as in,
So that's what we're telling Tamil cinema, to bring in entertainment, make it more engaging. Like, don't stick to one way of storytelling.
exactly,
I
yeah.
thought Kritika did a really good job in this, about single parenting, about sperm donation, about like cheating, everything, right? Relationships, everything. So they can do it. It's not like they can't. Yeah.
Even Vanakkam Chennai was, I mean, it's not a message movie, but it was very nice. It's like a very feel good rom com, right? Right. I
Oh,
mean, we don't.
perfect. How you could bring in message with a feel good element to it is Ayushman Khurrana's movies. He literally
Yeah.
revolutionized the way how
Messaging
these
was given. Yeah.
taboo topics you can say it in a funny way and make it entertaining as well, and that's why they were such.
Exactly the point. Exactly the point. Yeah. If you want to bring about conversation, say it in a funny or entertaining way. But also that brings me to the point where we'll talk about Vididale 2 and why it flopped,
Yeah.
right? Why the
I
audience didn't
haven't
receive
watched
it,
it yet.
I haven't watched it.
I
and
haven't.
you didn't even were you even were you even expecting to watch it, or like you're just like, nah, why did
I
you, like,
actually
it's a
wanted
Vetriman
to
movie.
watch it. I actually want to watch because I love Vidudhai 1, right? But I just couldn't watch it. But after the reviews also were like, nala, I didn't get the
Yeah, that's
urge to
what
watch it.
I was about to say. Fuck the reviews, right? Like these, like 90% of the people, like they don't know. Like that's what I say. General audience are quite stupid.
No,
I feel
nah,
like
that
But
same general audience made Vetrimaran who he is now. So you can't just come in here and say, bro, it's like you need to learn to take criticisms. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You
No,
like it, you could
I
like
get
it.
it. I
But
get it. I get it.
it's just a preachy movie. It was very preachy. You can't keep and sitting and talking about, let me teach you about communism. Let me teach you about Karl Marx and all that stuff. Like, nah, bro, you need to make sure, show me scenes in an entertaining form for me to get it. Right. The same Vetrimaran
உங்களுக்கு
made Viridalai 1.
உங்களுக்கு
And he
உங்களுக்கு
showed me.
கம்யூனிசம் உங்களுக்கு கம்யூனிசம் விஜய் அண்ணா சொல்ற மாதிரி
திங்கிற ஒவ்வொரு இட்லியும்
சொன்னாதான் உங்களுக்கு புரியுது கம்யூனிசம்.
Macha, Adita, like, no, it's, you can say like that, but the same Vetrimal made Vididare 1 and it was appreciated by everyone. Why wasn't the 2 appreciated?
I don't know. I think whatever preachy or not, I don't know, man. For me personally, it didn't feel preachy at all. For me, I was engaged throughout the movie. Not one point did I feel like it's getting boring. Not at one point. So as far as
That's because you like movies to give you information. Adita on Wikipedia.
இல்ல
but he didn't give information like where it's like to your face. This event happened. This it's not like no, it's not.
It was pretty face. Vijay
Nah,
Sethupathi
nah.
sat down and pretty much spoke to us about it. He was walking us through it.
When
You know?
like he's walking you through the events that happened in his life. He never walked you through
Yeah.
communism is this or these are the facts. He never did it like how H. does in his movies, bro. Have you seen Valime? That's preaching, bro. That's giving information. So that's a different
So
topic.
don't do this. Don't do this.
But
You didn't
that's
have to shut me up like
no,
this. Don't use
but
that
that's
name.
how
Don't say that name.
that's preachy. That's
Don't
showing
don't.
information to your face. Vetri made a story which is trying to say what he's trying to say. He never came and
வலிமையில படமே இல்ல அவ்வளவுதான் வலிமை படமே இல்ல அதெல்லாம் கொண்டு வராது எக்ஸாம்பிள்
even Tunivu, right? Tunivu was like it literally is like narrating facts to you, like literally. But that's no point in that.
exactly why it's not a good movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
I think
Vetrimaran doesn't do that. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not learning anything from it. I'm just liking the story. It impacts me. That's all I'm saying. Like when they after the ending, it's like I was like when I came out of this thing theater, I was like, okay, it hit me in a how I measure good films is by how much it hits me at the end, right? Like if it makes me think about something. So, and it made me think.
But
Yogesh, to
Bro,
add to sorry, just to add one thing, I think the best kind of storytelling is when you're not spelling it out for your audience and when you don't think that your audience is stupid and you believe that they are intelligent enough to understand what you're trying to say through your visual medium. I think those are the best kinds of movies, and I hope we make more of those instead of someone standing in the middle of the camera, looking straight into the camera, being like X is equal to Y is equal to Z. அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லாம let the audience
throw back to Sarkar. நீதான் அந்த
Right.
முதல் எதிரி.
நானும் ஒரு மீனவன் தான். ஐயோ triggering.
But
But
yeah,
coming
I get
back
it.
to the
Mhm.
topic of எங்கே போகிறது cinema,
Oh shit.
do you think we'll have another superstar or are we
Yeah,
going to have a mix?
I think so, and I think it will be Shivakarthikeyan.
Yeah. It's
Wow,
quite
is it
obvious.
because of the Tupac?
I don't
No,
know.
not because of
You
that.
know
I think
why
I
I'm saying he
called
won't
this
be the
before
next
itself,
superstar?
right before GOAT release itself.
Why?
Me and Sai had an argument and I called it.
Nah,
I was like, Siva
I
is
feel
not
like
because
everyone
he plays like
expects.
that.
Nah, everyone expects SK to be superstar, and I
Literally,
feel
you
like
can say
that's
like
why he
from
won't
the
become an
way
SK.
things are going, when the way you see like the posts and
என்ன
social media and
Nah,
everything, it actually feels like can you hear me?
no chance.
The
I don't know, man.
Can hear
I
you.
don't think so.
Can hear
I
you.
don't think so.
Not the reaction. But
the
yeah,
thing is with the thing is with this superstar debate and all, like guys, like like I think haven't we moved past the whole superstar thing?
Yeah, I
It's
feel like there
I
won't
feel
be
like Vijay,
No,
there won't be any
Vijay,
next
Ajay.
superstar.
I think with that that's it. I feel
It's
like
end.
people are
Why
just
That's
going to
it.
give
exactly?
up.
Why? Okay,
Then
can I ask her why exactly are you calling SK a superstar now?
no, so okay,
Because
I
I'm
after
think
not.
the
in
event.
I'm not. I'm not.
the
Not
I'm not.
future we might not have the title superstar. Okay, I feel like we
Okay,
shouldn't,
why do you all think? Yeah.
it's the
because we've moved to a point where we're celebrating actors, but I'd like to reword it's like the crowd puller, the actor who's like a
it's
bigger crowd puller.
market value. Who has a bigger market value, basically?
Definitely
Who
Shivakarthikeyan.
will have the
I
next
still
bigger
I
market
still
value?
don't think SK is a crowd puller in the sense. Hear me out before you all argue.
Mm-mm.
If you all are basing it on Amaran,
No,
SK's
No,
previous
not
movie
I'm
Prince.
saying in the
not
future he
Amaran.
will be. I'm
In
not saying now.
future,
I'm saying in the future he will be.
he's still
I
like
feel like
paving
nah.
his way
Okay,
for
I'll
that.
be.
I mean, chefs,
I'll bring a
two
point.
flops and people flip. Two flops and people will flip.
bro.
Nah,
But
nah.
Prince
If
was
his
a
A.R.
flop.
Mukadas movie and Sudha Kongara movie goes bad, he's done. As in,
Hold
like,
on,
he's
hold
done
on.
in the
Wait,
sense
wait.
he won't be
It
like the superstar
depends.
thing.
Nah, nah. It depends. SK's next
Nah,
2 years
I still
or
disagree.
next 3 movies will
Vijay,
be
bro,
important.
like I feel like for people like Sivakarthikeyan, the way he has positioned himself, people will be more forgiving. Like
Yeah, I also think so.
He's like
I don't think,
Artha, like next door boy type of person, no?
yeah,
Okay,
they
And
just
you
like
saw him growing up, so I think people are like, "Chha, namma paiyan paavam,
yeah,
paathukalam," அந்த மாதிரி.
But can we talk about a superstar director though, Mr. Shankar? Like, what happened to him? all these outdated directors in
No,
Tamil
it's
cinema.
just
Dude,
his time
it's
has
actually
come. That's
sad.
it.
We grew up watching this guy's movie. For me, commercial movie is Shankar movie. For me, that is the template for a Shankar movie. Like Shivaji is literally my all-time. If I want to watch a commercial
Same.
action or
Yeah.
masala movie, it's Shivaji. What happened to Shankar? And what happened to all the GVM? Dude, that guy was,
No, no. I
like
think
we
GVM's
had
movies.
variety of.
I don't think GVS like Shankar's movies are outdated. GVM's movies are still relevant. It's just that for some reason people are just hating on it. I
I just
really
think
don't know
people are
Maybe,
why.
maybe.
growing. I feel like
Not
just the
growing.
audience
It's
has
like there's a phase, right? Like in this particular time,
every yeah
this
every
director is
Yeah.
shining, right? Adhe mari, like, you just run out of content anyways, right? No one has content flowing, no. அவங்களுக்குன்னு ஒரு
Yeah.
template இருக்கு. And then we enjoy that template in 2000, but we are not enjoying it now. That's it.
And people,
Now that
directors
so
need to
okay. I have another
So that's
question. So who do you think
evolution.
SK's
that brings
competitor is
us to
going to
the
be?
topic. Script writers. Do you think
oh, wait,
directors will start using other writers,
Wait.
or do you think
wait,
they have to
Kavit.
stick to writing?
Wait. So who do you think SK's
Naveen?
competitor is going to be? It's
I
going to be like
mean,
Vijay or
it's
Ajit?
the same. It's the same. No, it's the same. Danush, the Simbus, the Kartis. I mean, it's gonna be the next four people are gonna be Karti, Simbu, Danush. Not in order, just saying it. That's
Hmm?
gonna be the next four buggers.
Kavit?
And what encourages me is
Kavin is too
he
far.
has time.
Really?
He has time. He has time. He has time. He
Yes,
has
time.
attitude
Yeah.
issues
Yes.
also. So many shit.
Wow.
But like the next four buggers, what it encourages me is all of these four guys. I mean, I don't know about Simbu. He's a weird mugger. Then
Yeah.
all the other guys experiment a lot. Danush has
Hmm.
variety in
what
his
about Vijay
movies.
Sethupathi?
No star.
Nah.
VJS is
Not
a
star.
guy. VJS is a guy who gives me. I
Prakash
don't know.
Raj vibes.
He
Supporting
no he
roles.
comes.
Illaya.
No,
No,
not
he's gonna.
really. He comes across.
I think he has
He's
a
gonna
very
Dude,
follow his own path. I feel like he's gonna
own
follow his
path.
own path
What
and
Nitin
not
said.
go with.
the
I
thing
also
is,
agree.
VJS does 10 movies. Two of it is good. Eight of it is just normal movies. Like, I can't really follow him as a, like, he doesn't create hype for his movies because he just releases movies after movies after movies. So there's no,
But
what makes an actor hype is when he gives time between his projects.
Yeah.
So you have time to be excited about a guy's project. When Danush is releasing a movie, I was hyped about Ryan, right? And then Danush releases a regular interview. VJ's movies just come like over the mass, over the part of Arun, dude.
Yeah, but to be
Right?
honest,
And it's
I'm
just hard to
excited.
be.
But to be honest, I'm excited to when he releases a movie. I'm actually excited. I'll go watch it.
எது?
Vijay
Sangatalevan Pathiya Taleva? Sangatalevan? You
yeah,
watched?
சரிடா. நீ பட்டாஸ்
அதுக்கப்புறம் DSP
பாத்திருக்கியாடா?
DSP பாத்தீங்களா தலைவா
நீ
DSP?
பட்டாஸ்
Okay, so
எப்படி?
you're really gonna compare Dhanush and say Vijay Sethupath's
I mean, why
career,
not?
like
I mean,
filmography?
why not?
Really?
I mean, this is the thing, right? No, Vijay Sethupathi had no one to guide him. Whatever decisions he made, right? He's learning.
Okay, so that
So Dhanush,
that is
bro,
that is not the answer. That is not the answer.
no,
That's not
I'm
the
saying
answer.
you can't compare the career graphs. You can't.
You
But I'm
no,
saying,
I'm talking about the choice of movies.
yeah, but I'm
Exactly
saying,
what I said.
even Dhanush does the
Dhanush
same
does
thing.
five
No,
movies.
no, Dhanush does the same thing. He does like two stupid commercial movies, and then he goes out and
Not
ventures into
really.
his own.
No,
Yeah,
not
that's what
really.
he
Guys,
literally says.
sorry to
That's what he
pause
does in his
this.
interview. One of
I
his
need to
interviews, he
drop
literally
off.
says that.
Before one thing, I hope all these big movies and producers and production houses that are making big movies, please stick to their release date because it impacts so many other people involved, right? அதை வந்து ட்விட்டர்ல இப்போ வந்து I'm going to use விடாமுயற்சி, right? மாத்துறாங்கன்னு சொல்லி everyone's like எவ்வளோ கெத்துன்னு பாருங்க தலை வந்தோடனே everyone else is moving it. And I was like, obviously they have to move it because like what the hell? But how unfair is it for other movies, Dragon Albert, every other movie that's coming out, they've spent money on marketing. They've spent
AGS
so,
ரொம்ப
இல்ல
they've spent so much like all these other movies, right? They've come up with their plan. Everything goes for a six just because one production house can't stick to their release date.
facts,
இந்த
facts, facts, facts,
விதத்துல
facts.
இந்த விதத்துல ஒன்னு விஷயம் நான் சொல்லிக்க ஆசைப்படுறேன். போன வருஷம் பெரிய மூத்தவரை மதிச்சு போஸ்ட்போன் பண்ணதுக்கு கழுவி ஊத்திடுவீங்களே, பட் you know the reason, right?
I mean, போஸ்ட்
No,
படத்தை அதெல்லாம் தள்ளி போட்டுருக்கணும், வரவே விட்டுருக்க கூடாது. அந்த படம் எல்லாம் ரிலீஸே ஆயிருக்கு.
But on that
done.
note, guys, thank you. I will see you all next. Y'all
Bye
can stay.
bye. See
Bye.
you.
கேசரி சாப்பிட்டு வாங்க, கேசரி.
But Mika, you can't compare Surya to Pradeep Ranganathan. Like Surya won't get affected as much as Pradeep Ranganathan would
It's
get
I
affected.
don't think it was because it was just a normal Surya movie. I think it's
Okay,
because of a lot of
the
pressure
funny
that
thing is,
he had from the
No, but
production. I feel
these
like
guys were
because of
so
budget.
confident. No, but let's say, no,
no, no,
these guys
listen
were
to me,
so
listen to me,
confident.
listen to me. Right? I mean, quick question, yeah. Waitian was supposed to come with Kangua, right?
Hmm.
வந்திருக்கலாம்.
Now, since both the movies underperformed, what do you exactly think would have happened if they both released together? What the actual
Understand.
fuck would have actually happened?
Disaster.
I think
The battle of
people
the
would
shit
have
shows,
protested
brother.
saying that they were like என் காசு திரும்பத்தா ரெண்டு
Yeah,
குப்பை படம் வந்திருக்கு
Battle of the shit
I
shows.
என்
mean,
I'm
காசு
telling you.
the whole industry
Waitian
would have
wasn't
been so
Cooper though.
fucked.
Waitian
it
was just
wasn't no
bad.
it
Like,
wasn't Cooper.
it wasn't
I
entertaining.
actually enjoyed
No,
it
Waitian
and
was good.
it has a good concept but it was just dragged and it just ended badly.
No, I like
Waitian,
Waiting. Waiting was a decent
yeah.
movie.
No, it was good. I liked
ரொம்ப
it.
draggy போச்சு இல்ல
Yeah,
and like the
I
concept was
feel
good.
Second half was absolute fucking trash.
Yeah, I was one of the day.
It was unique. It was unique, like in the sense the way they showed the interval block, very unique. Fresh way of.
I'm pretty excited for Jailer 2 to be honest because I was a fan of Jailer 1. So let's see. I like
Jailer,
Jailer 1.
what were you
இவனை
fan
புடிச்சு
of?
ஜெயில போடுங்க சார்.
Yeah, Jailer 1,
What,
I feel like people hate on it too much, but it's actually a decent movie.
No one hated on it.
No
Everyone
one
liked
hated it, everyone hyped it.
Yeah, when I was watching it,
everyone
some
loved it
people were
except
hating.
except for few people. I don't like it. I was like, what
Even
the
I
fuck
didn't
is this?
like it. I slept
I,
through that movie. You like Mari too, Nidesh. Please. Remember Nidesh has Mari two
but
times?
Jailer was actually good. I feel like Jailer was actually a decent movie though.
Okay, what was so good
Jokes
in
aside. I don't know. It was a different pay. Like I feel like people were expecting like a full-on masala, but the way they actually took it was a bit more calmer. A bit
No, it
அப்படி
more.
was
அவள்
full on
என்னத்த
masala, bro. It was full on
And
masala.
the way the
It was
jokes were done
literal
as well,
masala, bro.
it
What
was
you
pretty
talking?
decent. And
It
the
had
way
its
they've done
moments.
comedy
It
and
had its
all, it
moments.
had its moments, bro. And
No, but I'm saying
It's not an unwatchable movie. It had its
no,
moments. It had its
but
moments.
I disagree with the fact that it was not masala, bro. It was nuthu
it
nuru
was not
masala,
full-on masala, I would say. It's just that it
bro.
had
It
its
was
bits.
arty masala, da. Bro. Literally, I'll
I
tell you.
mean, it wasn't masala, dude. It wasn't
Come
masala because
on.
it didn't have an
Okay,
intro
come
song.
on.
It didn't
I'll
have an
tell you.
intro song.
Let's have a definition of masala, right? Tammana on the order. One, okay. Two, action,
Item song. Okay, item song.
extravagant action. Two, random comedy
Okay,
scenes. Three, it had everything.
But random
there
comments,
was. It
I would
wasn't a random comedy
I would
scene.
say the
It was
comedy
actually
scenes
part
were
of the movie.
pretty decent.
It was actually a genre shift. It was actually a shift from dark.
Okay,
It was actually a genre shift.
you
It wasn't a random comedy.
let's say okay, comedy really worked in Doctor. Okay, then it was more, everything was more subtle. That you can say was not as much of a masala. Jailer was actual
Bro,
masala.
Jailer
I've
wasn't a
seen
masala. It was just a commercial
I would say
movie.
there
It's
was
not a
more
masala movie.
open
It's a
up
commercial
comedies
movie.
than Jailer, bro. Leo and Goat, they actually tried to push some comedy scenes, but I feel like Jailer had a bit more.
Yeah,
A
that's because
bit,
of
a
who
bit.
Nelson is. Nelson
ஆண்டி
is a
லியோல
funny guy.
என்ன காமெடி இருந்துச்சு?
Doesn't that come?
Yeah,
That was a bit of comedy.
yeah. I mean,
What?
it was
லியோல
just
காமெடி
Vijay.
இருந்துச்சு.
It was just Vijay doing some stupid
Yolo
shit,
comedy?
being funny. It
அந்த
was just
காமெடி தான் காமெடி பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தான். வேற யாரும் இல்ல.
Matters.
லியோ.
no. The comedy was Vijay just trying to do some cringe shit. That was the only comedy.
No, not really, not really. Leo was actually didn't have any comedy scenes. He was just entertaining, though.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You're making a movie, make it entertaining, is what I'm saying. Like, make it like where I can sit through it, not like where I just keep my head and I'm like, when is this gonna
Yeah.
finish?
Okay. So,
Or like,
honest question. Honest question. You were sitting on Vididale too, right? Were you sitting on?
I'm not shitting on Vididaya too. I had it. I like it has its moments. But
No.
again, I'm asking for something to like Vada Chennai was
No.
entertaining.
No. Listen. Did you feel bored at any point in Vididale too?
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the movie for 3 days in a row.
That's because,
So
bro, you
yeah,
don't have time.
it's pretty. No, I can, if I really like a movie, I can sit through it. But it's just making
I
me.
guess we are different people. I watched it.
Yeah.
Talk about that director. Are they going to choose the other writers to make their scripts, or are they going to stick to making their scripts? That's a pretty
I
interesting.
just saw that reminds me. I just saw an interview with VP and some guy, and VP was like, what he wants to change is he wants like writers to collaborate with him. He wants writers to come with stories, and he wants to direct it, and he wants a production house to also get the casting choice, right? So he doesn't have to go narrate it to a hero or go find a hero. He wants a writer and the production house to come with a hero to him and just be like, we want you to direct this movie. We think
Exactly
you're the
how
perfect
Hollywood
person
does
to
it.
direct. Just like Hollywood works. So does Malayalam, I think, also works in a similar way, except for it does have like star influence, like
Yeah.
Mammootty does hire people to like, make a script for him and then they approach a director. But yeah, so VP wants that, and so does GVM, so does Vetrimaran.
GVM
Yeah.
and Vetrimaran are collabing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what
Oh
GVM
yeah,
said.
oh yeah,
They
that's
are
the, yeah.
collabing. They are
So
collabing. It's
Vetri
Vetri's
is gonna
thing.
write a story.
Someone
Yeah.
else is also gonna direct a Vetri story. Who was that? Other than GVM? I don't
I mean,
remember.
Vetri gives his stories to everyone, bro. Like, nee poi keta kuda thandu varu story.
Even
I put it
even Lokesh, bro,
right.
I think he is giving out his stories to his assistants to make.
I
As far
mean,
as
Lokesh should
Uh,
give the story to himself, though. He's been milking the whole LCU thing for some
no,
time now, brother.
exactly no, but
I'm waiting for Cooley. Yeah, I'm actually waiting to
no,
see
but that's the
Cooley if
pressure.
the hype.
You can't write. You can't be like I'm going to come up with the perfect script in 6 months. You can't. That's why you need other writers. And you can there's no shame in borrowing stories from someone else, because at the end of the day you're going to make the screenplay yours, and then you're going to make it how you want it.
We are used to the whole TR setup, no? Kade, Tirekade,
Tirakadai,
Vasale,
Vasanam, எல்லாமே
Vasanam,
T.R. Rajan.
Lightman, Mike, art director, ellame ஒரே ஆள் தானே. So we are used to that pattern. So directors are
Definitely.
feeling like they will be valued less if they don't do the screenplay and the story, but also the lack of writers. Like the writers don't get paid enough.
Yeah,
As in,
that's what
it's
should
not
change.
encouraged.
Wait, I have one more question actually. So I you see Rajinikanth is pumping out movies, right? I mean for the past few, he's been
Pumping
releasing
out
some movies, right?
Yeah, he's been very active,
But bro, I
brother.
have never seen any other young actors right now releasing any movies. Even Surya, his last movie was Kangua, bro, and after that there was nothing.
Eating
Because
everything.
Surya's try harding for that, the top position. He's been
Bro,
try
but
harding to get that
bro,
1,000 crores
I
so
mean
bad.
at least he needs to
Not 1,000
release,
crore. He just generally wants to be like a top actor, I guess.
but he
I
needs to
feel
release
like
at least movies for that,
I
right? He
mean,
can't release it.
Kangua was literally a self. What do you call that? Tan pugalchi
Tapu Gulchi.
2000 கோடி அடிப்போம். Exactly.
Bro,
2000 கோடி
no
அடிப்போம்னு
way,
சொல்லியே
no way,
செருப்படி
no
வாங்கின
way.
படம்
He
தான்.
watched the
ஓவரா
movie,
பேசுறல நீ ஓவரா பேசுறல சிரித்ததான்டா
bro.
உங்க அடுத்த படம்
Nah, nah, no
இது என்
way, no
சாபம்
way.
இது என் சாபம்
Nah, nah, no way. Surya watched the movie and was like, "Yeah, this is going to be a fucking hit."
No, the
There
thing
was
is,
no
Surya.
chance, bro.
But then Surya does have some good projects in his lineup though. So
Vadi
Let's
He
Vassal
go.
needs
is
to
the
work
only
on
thing
a,
that
you
can
know.
revive him. Vadi Vassal or nothing. Or Surya is out of Tamil
no,
cinema.
Karthik
Retro.
Subraj, bro.
Karthik Subraj
Bro.
retro is
Karthik
that.
Subraj.
I don't think Retro, from what I saw of Retro, I don't think Retro will revive him into that stardom. If anything, Vadi Vassal as
Not a
the.
stardom. I just like நல்ல படம் வந்தாலே I think I'll be happy.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
அது
He wants to be a
ஸ்டார்டத்தை
top
கூட்டு
actor.
போகுதோ
He
Bro,
wants to
பெருசு
be
that's
a
கூட்டு
like,
top
போதோ
actor.
I don't care. I want to enjoy the movie.
Yeah,
I
but if you
really
want to
don't
be.
care about box offices.
nah,
I
nah.
don't
But
care about where he's
the
gonna be.
guy spent 2.5 years making Kangua, bro. 2.5 years,
And
Yeah,
I spent two and a half
I know.
years
bro.
waiting for.
discouraging that movie's release. Not
Like,
waiting.
I had expectations, right? But I couldn't even watch the first 30 minutes. It was
Yeah, you
that
can't.
And
bad.
those 2.5 years was the happiest period of my life because I didn't have to deal with Ajit and Siva. Oh, what a beautiful time,
Vidamuya.
Oh, I love that song. I'm actually
bro.
excited for Vidamuichi.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Magil is.
ஏன்னா
I think she is
திருவிளையாடல்
fine.
ஆரம்பத்துல எல்லாம் என் பாஸ் கிட்ட கேக்குற திரும்பி காட்டுவோம்.
Okay, listen, being an Ajit fan, okay, and then from what Magil told me, okay, since Yogi, you're the current Ajit fan now, okay, okay, you guys also listen to this, yeah? So apparently, a director goes to Ajit, right? He has his works, he has his own works and his style, and Ajit says, "Oh, Magil, you and I both need to come out of our comfort zone. Let's make Vidamuyachi a breakdown remake." Does that make any fucking sense? Like, bro, you're an actor. Why the fuck do you call directors and try to like ruin shit for
No,
them?
no,
I
I
don't
don't
get
think
it.
that's how it went down. I think you're citing it wrong. I think It's not the
He said
story
it.
that
He
he said.
said
No,
it.
it's not the script that he said that he wants to
No,
get out of the comfort zone. It's the way they shot it or something like that. It's not about the script. It's not about the script. I remember this.
no, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah, but he did that. He did that to HBO.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why are you doing this? I don't get it. If you're not gonna work with the director for his story, don't call him. You know, call your fucking Silta boy.
Yeah, but
Let him
that's how.
remake
Yeah,
it. I mean, if you wanna remake it.
that's what all of them do though, to an extent. That's what even
I don't
Lokesh did.
again. I don't
I mean,
understand
that's
why
what
he
even
doesn't
he did.
remake it with Sirite though. With Sirite, at least he can try remake because then we know at least it's a breakdown remake means at least
Right.
there Sirite will do something. No, we know
No,
that
but
at least the bugger will have something. Look
so
at a copy.
the conclusion is, bro, Ajit only likes this Injami, this emotional high movies scripts. So he'll
No,
only
I
accept
feel
that.
like he has become too comfortable with that. He used to be a very, he used to act movies which were different, but now
No,
I
it's
feel like
not
he's
that
a
he has
bit too
got
comfortable.
comfortable.
How
I think he
different?
just doesn't give a fuck anymore. As simple as
Yeah,
that.
he just
Yeah,
wants to.
this is where I agree with Yogi, where they say general audience are assholes because they celebrated Viswasam and not Enyarinda. Like fuck it, fuck
Exactly.
them as well.
Bro, Yenne Arinda was
Exactly.
a banger. It was a
I think
fucking
that
banger.
kind of pushed the man. Just like he did Enyarinda. If people have encouraged it, maybe he would have never done Viswasam. I mean, if
The thing,
Enyarinda ran well,
That's
the
because they
thing,
started like blaming. No, it's a cocktail of his previous movies. Like even
Nah,
if it
Yenne
is, I
Arinda
don't
was a
care. I
banger,
loved
bro.
it.
I
I
the thing,
actually
enjoyed
really
that
liked that
movie. It was
movie.
a really good movie.
the thing with Ajit
I mean,
is he's a very
appa soldinga.
நான் சொன்னேன்.
Yeah, back
everyone
then
did.
also it was
Everyone
banger.
loved it. I don't think anyone here hated it.
Not really. I still remember mixed talks because நான் படத்தை 4 வாட்டி போய் பார்த்தேன். அப்ப எல்லாம் எல்லாரும்
No, I watched it like twice. I like the Victor character as well from fucking
Yeah,
Arun
that was a
Vijay, bro.
breakthrough for Arun Vijay though.
No, but
அதுக்கப்புறம் அவன் எங்க போனான்னு தெரியல.
here's the thing with Ajit is he's a very practical guy. He doesn't give a shit about acting and passion and doing work that he
No, he
likes in
cares about
cinema.
his passion, but his passion is not acting.
Yeah,
His passion
exactly,
is
exactly.
racing.
Yeah, that's it. So he doesn't give a shit about acting different kinds of movies regardless of the risk. So for
No,
him,
but I
I
think
think
he did try his capacity, right?
well
Like
done,
he did move
long
different
ago,
movies. இல்லையா?
long
I think
ago.
at
Ajit
this
did
moment,
Vivegam for Siva. Ajit did Vivegam for Siva where he fucking try hard so much, which was such a colossal waste of effort,
Yeah,
right? So
but he
Ajit
did it.
does try,
No,
but
he
he's just
tries.
stupid. He just does it
He
with the wrong
tries, but he
people.
doesn't try for himself. You get what I mean? He doesn't try like I want to do. I like cinema. I want to do this
yeah.
kind of cinema. He doesn't have that thought.
Just one more question, right? For how long do you think Ajit is gonna be in cinema?
I don't think for long.
Max, max 3, 4 years. Like another 2, 3 more movies, 3 more, 4 more movies.
Yeah, I think
Really?
he's. Yeah, I think
Maybe two
because
more movies.
one
I
thing
thought
he
he'll
has.
do like
Nah,
at
nah, nah.
least 5 movies
Two
or
more, 2 more
something.
movies is no. He's definitely doing more than two. He's definitely doing like three, four
I thought he'll do
movies.
at least like 5 movies and then I don't
No,
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
அதுக்கப்புறம்
Even I'm thinking of the five only. Five is gonna be the range. Like 5 years, he's gonna be done.
yeah.
Definitely more than two. Yeah, yeah, definitely more. He already has two to release now.
No,
Damachi and
but
debut.
he said in his racing season that he will finish his racing season and then only act in
Yeah,
the.
he never said that he's gonna quit the movie. He
But
just
No,
bro, the
said
racing season is like 7, 8 months in a year, right? And he
yeah,
only has
but
like
no. He literally said from August, from October
to July.
to some period he's gonna be, and 6 months where he's gonna shoot. So in that 6 months where he will be shooting, bro, that 6 months shooting is enough to make a decent movie, but you can't make a movie with
No,
Prashant Neel.
no. See, Ade, like to be honest, if they plan, the shooting doesn't take that long, bro. Shooting
Yeah,
the movie.
but then Prashant Neel movies will take more than a year
No,
of shooting.
bro, more than a year, as in the actual shoot time is not the year, bro. It's like the pre-production work, post-production work, overall
That's true,
everything.
that's true.
But the
But
shoot
no, but
time
then
is only maximum like 2 3 months. It doesn't go more than that. If they go
because
shooting,
for Prashant Neel movies, you can't take 6 months at a stretch where you can take a Prashant Neel movie though.
no,
Usually,
but that's
like he,
that's the
as in from his
director's
track
work.
record.
That's the director's work. Ajit's work
I
is
mean,
an
so
actor.
exactly.
He goes, acts, and gets out of that.
So far all his movies, it's always given a 1 year of shooting time. No, they need
No,
like
they
365
they
days.
don't
No, that's how he gets a call sheet.
they don't
okay.
shoot for the whole year, bro. I doubt they shoot
I
for the
think like
whole year.
they block it and எப்ப கூப்பிடுமா அவங்க
Yeah,
கூப்பிட்டு
Exactly.
you
Exactly
can't
my point.
that's
Yeah.
what his meaning is. Maybe it's not like stretch, but what he means that he has to block a whole timeline
மச்சான்
for
KGF
him.
3 வருஷம் எடுத்தானுங்க சலார் 2 வருஷம் எடுத்தானுங்க
yeah,
விட்டு
but
விட்டு
I'm
ஷூட்டிங்.
saying you do you know how Dhanush makes his movies? Like whatever once he's directing, like even Ryan, right? So he does a lot of work pre-production, plans everything to the T. Shooting time is like a month or something like that, a month or two, and
Yeah, but then again you look at the movie scale, bro. Ryan is a small movie. Prashant Neel
scale.
movie isn't a
I know,
small.
but okay, let's be honest. Okay, in the whole movie, Prashant Neel KGF, right? Or let's take Salar. How long do you think he actually needed Prithviraj?
Prithviraj is not the main character, no. Prabhas
Okay,
is the main character, no.
how long do you think he needed Prabhas? Like like in days? In days, how long do you actually think he needed? How long do you think he actually shot with him?
I don't know the dates, but it was literally like a 2 year period where
2 year
they
period,
shot it.
yeah. That's because he's riding along with the
No,
project. But
not
he didn't act for 2 years.
without the post production and all, like as in with the post production, yes, but they be shooting all the time. It's similar to Vetrimaran's movie making only. Vetrimaran, Magil, this guy, they all take a
Yeah,
long time.
but
Only
I'm saying,
Karthik Subbaraj is the only guy who can make a movie, a decent movie within 6 months. You can only give it to Karthik Subbaraj.
no, it's
Even
not.
Lokesh takes a long time.
No, bro. Even Lokesh takes only 3 months to shoot. These guys don't take long to shoot.
No,
How long
I
has
don't.
Coolie been going for?
They don't take long to actually shoot the film where they actually need the actors on set. I don't think they need that much time. It's not never the case. If not, budgets will go out of the this thing, bro. Pitching bonda. Like they don't shoot for.
Exactly why they make high budget movies, no? Like all the salars
No,
and
they
everything
don't.
is.
No, the high budget goes into the fucking post production, the graphics and the set
Let me
making.
let me let me actually check. Let me actually check how
No,
long.
from the interviews I watched, what I've realized is they actually don't shoot like physically take the camera and shoot the actor for more than a few months. It doesn't go on for years. The shooting itself, unless like there's a delay and the schedule is broken into like multiple different chunks, like Mika said.
Exactly, bro.
So
The
அதனால
more
தான் Tala has given, I mean, Ajit AK has given his own range.
Yeah, so they can work
so
around
On
it.
the
Sala,
range,
Sala
if they
was
can take it, yeah.
yeah.
If not, I don't think they'll take it. So that's how
Yeah.
it is. So,
So you need to do 6 months of home movies at a stretch.
No, 6 months of one
6
movie.
months. I mean, yeah, sorry, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
possible.
still think it's gonna be Siltakuti. I
Yeah,
still
if
think it's
it's
gonna
we'll
be
do
him.
it in 1 month and give it.
yeah.
All right. So guys, closing points.
Closing
So
points.
we really don't know where cinema's gonna go next. It's
I
not
know
gonna be the
where it's gonna
typical
go.
path.
No, we
I'll
kind of
tell you
have
my
an idea.
opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Operation Depression தான் எங்களுக்கு.
No, but I feel like 2025 has some sort of hope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk.
I
Oh, come on. 2024 had some brilliant movies, man. May Alagan and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh
of
yeah.
course. I feel like people encouraged it, right? They celebrated. Maybe
No, apparently they didn't. They didn't celebrate it
they
here.
didn't
They
do
celebrated.
well.
Mayalagan not in
Yeah,
Tamil Nadu. Mayalagan
Yeah.
not in Tamil Nadu.
yeah,
But
but
then post OTT, it had a
it had a
huge
huge
boost.
response. Yeah.
I was seeing Mayalagan everywhere for like that post OTT week, like that 2 weeks. Even I was like
I think
seeing
it's also
Mayalagan.
because people are just choosing OTT life more than theater life. Yeah.
Yeah. That, I mean, yeah, some
No,
that
no,
actually
even in theater, people are very impatient now.
no,
Mm.
no, no. But when they go to the theater, like I don't know for other people. For me, when I go to the theater, I'm fully into the movie.
Into the movie. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I like to watch movies in theater more than OTT இப்பல்லாம். I was like எனக்கு அந்த ஒரு டே எடுத்து I'm just dedicating that particular time. I mean that space. Either if I'm watching it from home now, I'll be getting distracted.
Yeah, I'll go on my
All right.
phone. I'll go on social
The
media.
movies y'all are hyped for. The movies y'all are hyped for this year.
To be honest, I really don't know what's releasing this year. I mean, Vidamuerchi, obviously.
Exactly. I
Good,
really
bad,
don't know
ugly,
what's
bitch. Good,
Huh?
bad,
real
ugly.
good,
Huh?
bad, ugly.
Good, bad, ugly.
Good,
Yeah,
bad,
but
ugly.
like
Thug Life is coming.
Ooh,
that come hype
Thug
for.
life. Yes,
No,
yes,
I'm not
Thug
gonna
life.
lie. I'm actually hyped to see Simbu back on screen, man. For some reason, I don't know. I'm not a Simbu fan or anything, but I like the guy when he acts. There's
I
something.
don't think I don't
எனக்கு
think I
நடி
don't think Simbu is hyped to see him
நடிக்க
on
தெரியாது
screen.
சார்.
I don't think Simbu is even hyped.
No, but
You
I
know.
am.
I know நீ அதுதான் சிம்பு ஃபேன்ஸ் எல்லாம் அப்படித்தான் அவனுங்க பல வருஷமா ஹைப் ஆகி இருப்பானுங்க அவன் ரிலீஸே பண்ண மாட்டான் அது வேற கதை ரைட்
Simbu fans, Thala
பட்
fans
யா
are a slight common, thing.
எஸ்
Loyal as fuck.
யா
I
Tough Life
think
is a
I am
good
actually
choice.
kind of excited about Vidamuyachi. I feel like I really like the trailer, to be honest. I was not
I,
excited before. And the நடந்து வரதெல்லாம் பார்த்து சரி ஏதோ I feel like when there was more Trisha in it, and I thought it'll be much like, they're like, it's not just
Yeah,
testosterone, but there's also like a feminine energy. So I was like,
just
on
actually.
hindsight I'm excited for Vida
பெரிய
Munachi but I'm
அனுதாபம்
also
ஜோக்கா.
skeptical. I'm also skeptical that it
maybe.
might
Yeah.
be a movie where
Wait.
huh
What other movies are releasing this year?
So that is
retro
நிலவுக்கு, yeah, there's retro. There's நிலவுக்கு என்மேல் என்னடி கோபம், that
dragon from Petro.
I don't know. There's a love insurance company. No, the Neeknu சொல்லி அந்த தனுஷ் direct பண்ற ஒரு படம் with the Gen Zs.
Yeah with yeah
That's coming up soon. Then retro is
Dragon.
coming. Thug Life, Dragon.
guys
I'm
y'all
gonna.
are forgetting that one movie Sasikumar the tourist family.
Oh yes, Shams was telling me that day. That's on the யாழ்ப்பாண தமிழ்ல பேசுவாங்க. That is actually, I think that
அதுதான்
might be really nice. But I don't want to hype myself for that. You know what happens when I hype
there's
myself for
also
a
a
movie.
Manigandan movie called Kudumbastan which is coming out which I
Is
think
it?
is going to
I
be
think it's
really
all
nice.
released. Yeah.
இல்ல in the week 24th.
Okay. Yeah. Someone was talking about.
I'm pretty hyped about Kudumbastan. I mean we need more movies like Tourist Family, Kudumbastan, like that kind of vibe. I don't know if they're good, but the vibe is like the
The
trailer
vibes
looks so,
looks, yeah, nice. Yeah.
and they definitely retro. I'm very hyped for retro because I love Kartik Subraj, so retro for sure. Wait,
யோசிங்க நல்லா
oi,
யோசிங்க.
Kesari. I'm excited for Kesari. It's one
அது
last time.
வருது.
One
Oh
last
my
time.
god. I really want to know how it be feeling though. I mean, Kesari will be back.
I mean,
But
really,
I,
you're gonna be really upset about it.
I mean, he gave me reach on Twitter, so I really have to give it to him.
I mean, he's gonna give you banter in his political era. It's gonna be more funny than that, So
Yeah,
you can
true.
still trigger Anils. You can still
but
trigger them.
any Sivakarthikeyan movie coming up this year?
Hey, what the fuck, Coolie guys, Coolie.
கூலி
Cool.
வருது. சிவகார்த்திகேயன் புறநானூறு is
Oh,
coming, right?
yes.
Oh,
Lele.
guess what? On that escape movie, they're shooting in Sri Lanka in March.
Oh, really?
அவங்க தங்குறாங்கன்னு கூட எனக்கு அந்த டீடைல்ஸ் தெரியும்.
Sudha Kongala movie.
Yes.
Oh, Sri Lele அங்கே தங்குவாங்க.
அவங்க எல்லாரும் அந்த இடத்துல தான் தங்குவாங்க. நான் சொல்ல மாட்டேனே.
அப்ப நானும் அங்கதான் தங்குவேனே.
அப்படியா பழகணும்.
அவ்வளவு பைசா இல்லப்பா எங்களுக்கு அந்த பக்கம் போகவே.
Yogi, we are booking. Yogi, அதே ஹோட்டல்ல
ITC.
புக் பண்ணோம் நாங்க room.
It's a big hotel.
I feel like we're missing out some other actor. I just said a moment and I forgot about whose movie I was excited about. VJS, obviously. He'll have like 10 movies releasing this year.
அதான் ரெண்டு பார்க்கக்கூடிய மாதிரி
Oh,
இருக்கும்.
that அவன் விக்ரம் படம் ஒண்ணு வருது, அந்த வீரதீரசூரன். Yes. Idli Kada and with Nithya Menon and Dhanush back. I feel like after Krishnambaram it might be interesting.
Also Dhanush is Kubera. Yeah, you don't know he's acting in a movie called Kubera with Naga. Who?
Selva.
Oh yeah, Selva's making 7G Rainbow Colony 2.
Colony 2. That's with whom? I forgot. அவனே தானா?
Maybe he should change his name to Krishna Ravi. Krishna Ravi, I wish you all the best. நானே பேரை மாத்திட்டேன். இனிமேல் நீ கிருஷ்ண ரவி என்று அழைக்கப்படுவாய்.
நீ இல்ல யாரு?
நீ K7 இல்ல, நீ K9.
Krishna Ravi தான். Not Mohan Ravi. Ravi Mohan. Honestly, if he changed his name for some numerology thing like Rai Lakshmi to Lakshmi Rai to Rai Lakshmi, Masha.
What happened to Mohan Raja? அவன் எங்கடா ஆளக்கான ஒரு படம்.
கூடிய சீக்கிரம் ராஜா மோகன் will be there. Don't worry. பேரை மாத்திட்டு வரவா போல ராஜமோகன். He's been linked with Ajit, so he's been linked with Ajit for the movie, like a strong ass link. There
VP.
was. I don't think so.
Oh, what
VP,
was it? Vishnu Vardhan.
Yeah, apparently mad flop.
Nesi
What is
paya, paya போட்டுட்டானுங்க. ஒரே பாயா தான். ஆட்டுக்கால் பாயா.
Anyways, coming back, Yogesh, what is your ending point for this particular podcast?
my ending point? I don't know about the future, but I just hope, like Shivangi said before, the ஒரே படத்தை 10 வாட்டி ஒரே ஜானரத்தை அரிச்சிட்டு இல்லாம if they make like
I
variety,
I think there's a hope in the variety, though. I feel like the audience
then
producers will get the message. I guess,
golden
yeah.
age.
I think golden age was
No, but this can be the start of the
the
golden
start
age.
of it, yeah. Like how
If there's
2018 was. Fingers crossed.
hope for the best.
My closing point would be படத்துக்கு போனா சிரிக்க வைங்கடா. எப்ப பாரு செக்ஷுவல் அபியூஸ், ரேப், கொல்ல என்னடா இது? கொஞ்சமாவது சிரிக்கிற மாதிரி ஏதாவது பண்ணுங்கடா. Like,
அதே மாதிரி
just let us
பசங்க
relax,
பண்ணனால
let
தான்
us have fun,
And stop
and please stop
overhyping the
milking.
movies.
And please stop milking. Yeah, but please stop milking sexual abuse now. We get it. We get it. Like women, we get it. Like, please stop milking the shit out of sexual abuse, because we get it. It's a strong topic. Y'all have put your point across, but now it's becoming a point where y'all are milking it more than trying to make anything out of it. I
It's
get
like
it.
a
I get you
farmer's
want.
madre.
ஆமா
Yeah,
பாவம்
exactly. I get you. Y'all wanted to send a message across. Y'all have done it in so many movies. But let's think of a new problem, okay? Let's think about something else. நடக்கிற பிரச்சனை. Let's talk about all these, like some pedophile angles. I don't know. It's like some other
bro,
different angles, like,
bro, you talking about
Pedophiles
this
is coming to the same range, Saya. I think
oh,
I
yeah,
would say those
not pedophile angle.
LGBTQ friendships. I feel like friendship angle is
yeah,
not
What I would
missing
do
that,
this.
to
no?
have a movie like
Really
Enter the
missing
Punnage.
friendship.
Yeah, I feel like we need more like maybe also female friendship. I feel like that is not
No. அதெல்லாம் யாரு பாப்பா?
ஜோதிகா தான் அவள்கிட்ட எடுக்கணும்.
sneaky
அதுதான்
பாக்குறீங்க.
ஜோதிகா நயன்தாரா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் படம்னு எடுத்தா எப்படி ஓடு தெரியுமா? இப்ப இருக்கிற காண்டுல எவ்வளவு காண்டுல இருக்கானுங்க ரெண்டு பேர் மேலயும். Right. We need Joe and Nayan friendship movie.
No, but
Right.
I really think that
Vignesh
the
Shivan and
world
Surya
has not
cameo.
seen the true women friendship, and I think someone needs to take it. அதுக்கு நான்
உனக்கு
டைரக்டர் எல்லாம் ஆக இயலாது.
அதெல்லாம் தேவையில்ல. உனக்கு ஸ்நேகிதியே திருப்பி போட்டு காட்டுதான். நீ இருந்து உட்காந்து பாரு.
தேவதை வம்சம் நானோ.
When you said these guys are milking the sexual abuse thing, I just remembered.
He got triggered.
அதுதான் எதுமா
Indian Thoro.
No,
இல்ல really?
yeah, that's what
I don't think Kamal would love. I don't think Kamal would. That's a big disgrace for him.
No, Kamal won't let that happen. I don't think he's gonna let that happen.
Yeah, I think that's. அந்த ஆளு வீட வித்து கடன்ல அடமானம் பண்ணாலும் அந்த வீட படத்தை ரிலீஸ் பண்ணும்.
No, but really think about it. Kamal is the one who actually bought the whole concept of satellite rights, and he was ready to sell it.
Yeah,
to
but
AHL.
he's not gonna sell it to OTT. He's not. He's on a high run. Like, apart from Indian too, he's on a high run production wise as well as like movie wise. So I think, and he
Hey, but
apart from Thug Life,
what's his movie? This Thug Life, no?
Thug Life.
yeah.
I'm actually waiting for that.
That would be
But
nice. Maniratnam, I think he would never disappoint us. I mean, I have always enjoyed all Maniratnam movies. Check it.
you know who has the potential to be the star of the year? Trisha.
She probably
For
Muyachi, Good Bad Ugly, Thug Life, and I think she's Surya's movie, Ajay Balaji Surya movie. She potentially has the she could be the star of the year, like, literally.
She could be, yeah, because she's coming back to the market again. Pretty cool.
Dude, she's already back, Mick. She's back and she's
back.
balling.
I know
she's back and she's balling.
எல்லாம் அண்ணனாலதான். எல்லா புகழும் அண்ணனுக்கு. Jokes.
And
I should never. I think Ponniyin Selvanla vanda, I think because of it.
Yeah,
I never
Ponniyin
seen
Selvan
that
gave her the
second.
hype though. Yeah.
No, she still looks good. So
She does,
Yeah,
she does,
she
she does,
does.
she does.
நடுவுல classy பூஜி இதெல்லாம் டிக்டாக்ல போட்டு கொஞ்சம் வெறியாத்த போட்டாங்க அக்கா. But now she's back. Anni is back.
Rangi Boongini சொல்லிட்டு இப்ப yeah, she is back. I think
Oh,
she's a true
Rangi.
star who's back this year. She's the
You
one who's
should
gave
make.
a comeback. I think she's the one like unexpected comeback that no one was
yeah,
expecting.
I would give it to Ajit. Everyone thought Ajit was dead and gone. Like
Honestly, yeah, I feel that is only
I
because
would.
of his Ajit Kumar racing side, nothing else. But I think this is a
yeah.
totally different
No, the
topic.
fitness, the fitness.
But I think this is a totally different topic that we should keep it
Hey,
the next
fitness,
podcast.
bro. Losing
So
Yeah,
weight.
it's a. I'm
let's
gonna lie. It's a.
No, losing weight is not such a கஷ்டமான வேலை. Every actor does it.
Yeah, but it's a different hype when Ajit does it. No, you can see it. It goes all over
anyways.
the social media
That's
when he
because
does it.
that's because
That's
stupid
because he's
fans.
Ajit. Exactly.
Yeah, no stupid fans like us.
நிறுத்துங்கடா.
Not even
Say,
stupid fans like us. It's just Ajit, bro. Thala
yeah.
dad, thala.
அதான் இப்ப பாரு நீ சொல்றது அந்த தலை அவர் சொல்றாரு நீ உன்
Uh,
வாழ்க்கை எப்படி
Bye bye.
Come on, here we go.